As the air turns crisp and the leaves shift into fiery tones, fall decor becomes less about objects and more about atmosphere. It is the season of warmth, where homes transform into havens of comfort, reflection, and quiet celebration. Unlike summer's lightness or winter's festivities, autumn carries a grounded beauty, an embrace of the earth's natural rhythm as it slows down and prepares for rest. In interior design, this essence is captured through layers of texture, colors borrowed from the forest floor, and thoughtful details that make spaces glow with understated charm. To decorate for fall is to create a narrative of transition, a gentle movement from the brightness of summer toward the intimacy of winter. Each element, from the flicker of candlelight to the softness of a plaid throw, contributes to this story. The season encourages us to gather indoors, to create cozy corners where conversations linger, meals feel heartier, and time seems to slow. It is not just about pumpkins and wreaths, though they are timeless symbols, but about cultivating an environment that feels both grounded and abundant. Fall decor thrives on balance, rustic yet refined, earthy yet inviting, nostalgic yet timeless. It invites natural elements inside, not in a forced way, but in a manner that feels organic, like a handful of fallen leaves arranged in a ceramic vase or a wooden bowl filled with apples resting on a kitchen counter. These details remind us of the harvest, of gathering what is grown, and of celebrating the simple beauty of the season. In this way, decorating for fall becomes a ritual. It is about slowing down, layering your home with warmth, and allowing each object to tell its part of the story. Whether it's the golden glow of lanterns on an entryway table, or the textured depth of blankets stacked neatly in a basket beside the sofa. Fall decor doesn't demand extravagance, instead, it asks for intention. Every detail is a small gesture toward creating comfort. The autumn palette. The heart of fall decor lies in its color. The hues that mirror the turning of leaves, the soft fading of daylight, and the richness of the harvest season. The autumn palette is both vibrant and muted, a harmony of contrasts that makes interiors feel alive yet calming. Deep oranges capture the fiery glow of maple leaves, while rustic browns ground spaces with a sense of earthiness. Mustard yellows, burnished golds, and russet reds bring warmth and vibrancy, echoing fields of grain and the glow of late sunsets. These tones, when layered carefully, create an interior that feels enveloping rather than overwhelming. Neutral backdrops, creams, soft grays, or warm beige, become canvases upon which autumn's richness shines. Instead of saturating every corner, fall colors appear as accents: a terracotta pillow on a neutral sofa, a plaid blanket draped over a linen chair, or ceramic vases glazed in deep amber tones. The key lies in subtlety, allowing the palette to weave naturally into existing spaces without feeling forced. Greens also hold an understated role in the autumn story. Unlike the fresh, vibrant greens of spring, fall embraces olive, sage, and muted forest tones. These shades echo the resilience of evergreen trees and the fading vitality of late-season foliage. They serve as balancing hues, softening the intensity of oranges and reds, and grounding the palette in calm. In more contemporary interpretations, designers often experiment by pairing traditional autumn shades with unexpected accents, like pairing cinnamon browns with deep navy, or burnt orange with charcoal gray. These combinations elevate the seasonal aesthetic into something timeless, proving that fall decor doesn't have to feel rustic alone, it can also feel sophisticated and modern. Ultimately, the autumn palette is not just about color, it's about emotion. Warm tones draw us closer, creating intimacy in shared spaces. They remind us of gatherings around the table, of the crackle of firewood, of long walks beneath trees shedding their leaves. When chosen thoughtfully, fall colors create an atmosphere that feels nostalgic yet refreshing, rooted in tradition yet open to new interpretations. Textures and layers. If color sets the mood for fall, texture is what makes it come alive. In autumn interiors, layering is not only visual but tactile, it's about creating spaces that invite touch, warmth, and comfort. The season is defined by softness and depth, by fabrics and finishes that make a room feel lived in and welcoming. Imagine a sofa draped with a chunky knit throw, its thick loops echoing the coziness of a handwoven sweater. Beside it, cushions in velvet, wool, and linen create a mix of surfaces that feel rich and inviting. The beauty of fall decor lies in this interplay: smooth fabrics paired with rougher ones, matte finishes balanced by subtle sheen. Texture is what makes a home feel grounded, offering variety without chaos. Rugs play an equally important role. A layered rug arrangement, perhaps a jute base topped with a smaller Persian-inspired piece, instantly adds warmth underfoot while anchoring a space. These floor elements soften hard surfaces, while their intricate weaves or muted patterns introduce quiet storytelling into interiors. Wood is another key layer. Whether in the form of rustic side tables, exposed beams, or even simple wooden trays, it connects the home to nature. Fall decor often leans toward materials that show their grain and imperfections, the knots in wood, the uneven glaze on pottery, the frayed edge of a woven runner. These details embody authenticity, reminding us that beauty often lies in imperfection. Even small touches can transform a space. A basket woven from natural fibers, stacked with folded blankets, instantly suggests warmth. A ceramic bowl with a slightly rough glaze feels more inviting than something sleek and polished. In fall, it's these tactile details that encourage us to slow down, to wrap ourselves in comfort, to notice the simple pleasures of a cozy environment. Layering is also about creating depth in decor arrangements. A mantel might feature candles of varying heights, balanced by dried foliage and textured ceramics. A dining table could combine linen runners, wooden chargers, and glassware, each layer adding a subtle richness that feels abundant but not overwhelming. Fall textures remind us that home is not just seen, it's felt. It is the plush softness of wool beneath your fingertips, the cool solidity of stone candle holders, the warmth of worn leather, and the rustic charm of reclaimed wood. When combined thoughtfully, these layers create an interior that feels not only beautiful but deeply comforting. Lighting the season. As days shorten, lighting becomes a central character in fall decor. Autumn light is golden and fleeting, casting long shadows and softening edges. To capture this indoors, we turn to warm-toned illumination, candles, lanterns, lamps, and string lights that mimic the glow of a setting sun. Candles are perhaps the most timeless. Clustered on a mantel, arranged along a dining table, or tucked into hurricane holders, they add both warmth and movement. The flicker of flame is not only visually soothing but also symbolic, a reminder of the season's slower rhythm, of gathering around warmth as the air cools. Lanterns, whether rustic metal or sleek glass, bring structure to lighting. Placed on porches, they guide guests with a welcoming glow. Indoors, they add height and dimension to vignettes. In contemporary fall interiors, lanterns are often paired with LED candles, balancing safety with style while still evoking the timeless charm of firelight. Ambient lighting plays a quiet but powerful role. Table lamps with linen shades, floor lamps casting pools of golden light, or pendant lights dimmed to a soft glow, all contribute to the cocoon-like atmosphere that defines fall. Even string lights, once reserved for holidays, now find their place draped across mantels, mirrors, or shelves, adding subtle whimsy without overpowering. Light in fall decor is less about brightness and more about tone. It creates intimacy, defines cozy corners, and enhances textures. It is the soft illumination that makes wood grain glow, that highlights the folds of a blanket, that turns a simple evening into a ritual. Fall light is memory, of dusk settling earlier each day, of firelight flickering, of spaces that glow even as the world outside cools. Seasonal details. While palettes, textures, and lighting create the foundation, it is the details that bring fall decor to life. These are the finishing touches, the small gestures that elevate a space from styled to soulful. Mantels, for instance, become curated displays of the season. Candles, pumpkins, and garlands of leaves or eucalyptus stretch across their length. Some are simple, just a row of candles with a mirror above, while others are elaborate, layering vases, lanterns, and seasonal branches. Either way, the mantel becomes a visual anchor, a place where the season gathers in miniature. Tablescapes also offer opportunities for detail. A bundle of cinnamon sticks tied with twine, a napkin ring crafted from dried leaves, a single apple placed on each plate. These gestures may be small, but they carry weight. They remind guests that care has been taken, that the table is not just functional but meaningful. Elsewhere, details might appear in unexpected places. A seasonal print swapped into a frame. A bowl of pears on a counter. A plaid runner across a sideboard. Fall decor thrives on these small insertions, moments that catch the eye and quietly tell the story of the season. Even scent plays a role. The fragrance of clove candles, cedarwood diffusers, or simmer pots filled with orange slices and spices, these are invisible details that shape how a space feels. Design, after all, is not only what we see, but also what we experience with every sense. Fall decor is more than seasonal styling, it is a way of living with intention. It teaches us to embrace transition, to find beauty in the imperfect, and to cultivate warmth in every corner of our homes. It is the season of gratitude, of slowing down, of recognizing abundance not as extravagance but as comfort and connection. Through its palette, it reminds us of Earth's richness. Through its textures, it wraps us in coziness. Through its natural elements, it connects us to cycles and seasons. And through its lighting, it guides us into intimacy. Every detail, from the smallest pumpkin on a shelf to the glow of lanterns at dusk, contributes to an atmosphere that is both grounding and uplifting. Fall decor is not about chasing trends. It is about timeless gestures that create memory, a table prepared for loved ones, a corner layered with blankets, a home that glows even as daylight fades. In celebrating fall, we celebrate not only the beauty of the season but the beauty of living fully in each moment. And so, as the leaves turn and the air grows cooler, our homes become sanctuaries of warmth, inviting us to pause, gather, and savor the richness of autumn.